How is my curriculum culturally bound? Let's take a look. Western ontology, ways of thinking about the world, and epistemology, ways of producing knowledge, can model and direct children with how to view their world and how learning is accessed and facilitated based on colonist systems and through a white lens. Western ontology and epistemology can sometimes overlook children's individual learning styles, family context, community, and life experiences. Indigenous ontology and epistemology is founded on songlines, language, relationships and kinship ties, and land. The National Curriculum for Early Childhood Education is the Early Years Learning Framework based on 3 vision areas: belonging, being, becoming, which are very much in line with Indigenous ontology and epistemology, founded on inclusion, sense of identity, connections, and relationships. The elements of the Early Years Learning Framework are the 5 learning outcomes, 5 principles, 8 practices, and are fundamental to curriculum decision-making, educator pedagogy to foster children's learning and development. However, this is heavily reliant on educator interpretation, cultural competence, knowledge, and philosophy. Let's look at some examples of the hidden curriculum focusing on invisibility, generalizations, and unchallenged practices. Play-based curriculums involve visuals in resources and environments. Through books, storytelling, posters, and puzzles, children are seeing a white perspective which can be invisible to other cultures. Some of the books that we use with children may depict culture in a certain way based on generalizations and may not be a reflection of a child's lived experience and culture. The unchallenged curriculum based on practices, pedagogy, philosophy, and strategies remains unchallenged as it serves a purpose and is often reflected through a white or colonist lens. Here are some comparisons and ways that our curriculum remains unchallenged. Sand play versus mud play. Can we connect children with land and natural resources? To the left is a commonly used weather chart. Can we begin to introduce Indigenous weather knowledge? Group time is integral to early childhood education. Have we adopted this as our own? Yarning circles within Indigenous culture is a coming together to share ideas and for discussions. Did you know in some cultures it's disrespectful to play with food? Is there an alternative to our trusty Play-Doh to connect children with land? Here are some key elements that will really help to lead towards a curriculum that is child-focused, holistic, and is seen as a living document.